By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. Is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
49.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Brown. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
A gain of 2.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
The ball carrier.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
22 yards.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Third and long, it's Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And they'll begin by running the option. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Speed. Is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
First down, Los Angeles.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brought down.
Pretty effective. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Los Angeles.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 42-yard line.
Second and 6. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Take it in at the 11. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Herbert on first down now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
A gain of 30. First down, Chargers.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Titans nothing.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away. Back
to the air. Herbert on second down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal.
Give him 32 on the play. They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Titans nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They run with Henry on first down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
49's a mark. 49's a mark. Watch the screen. Pass. Shoot. 70 Rangers.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal left.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Man open left side is Brown. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Calvin Ridley, his third touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fighting him off. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Chargers.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And it's 3rd down.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Here's Herbert. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from...
And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Going left side, it's complete.
That's good.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
49 to Mike,
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. Give him 23 yards on the pickup, and it'll move the chains. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. On first and 10, Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Herbert now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's into the clear. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he stopped immediately there. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that's into the hands of Eckler.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
56. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Shift.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
At the Chargers' 7-yard line.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And goal.
Watch right. I got you, boy. 94 is the mic. 94 is the mic. Guys, escape.
They're going to look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Chargers 28, Titans 15.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Throwing again. Herbert going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now a throw here to his running back. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Chargers.
Again, Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Number 21.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Conversion.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The ball carrier.
The Titans on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds.
Good.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, you see him running. Hurry up multiple times in a row.
Keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming.
Oh, he ran it for a whole fucking drive.
Hugging it to your body
Oh,
and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Making him very... I don't know. Bro, 95 speed, bro.
Set up to throw. He gets it to Brown.
Yeah.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So
no, the fuck you're not.
Now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 23.
At the 23-yard line.
Definitely not. That's not my only 6'6" wide receiver.
Out of the gun. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down.
Another dude, I can't remember his name, but he's
T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
Or no, he ain't no rookie. It's his 2nd year.
2nd and long.
But yeah, Vasher's coming in clutch here lately. Welcome to Bosa Town, motherfucker.
T.J. Watt.
Oh, that's TJ. This is TJ Town.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my
Keep running your hurry
comes to
up.
the front.
I'm staying the same fucking defense I've been in.
Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Out of the gun now on.
Yeah.
So
Punch that motherfucker or go
on
for it.
drive,
Either
but
way,
not
I
able
don't
to get
care.
a third, and now they deal with fourth down.
Either way, you're still gonna lose this
Spent a little extra
game.
time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
94 is the mark.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
No, sir.
Catch it, but he's out of
Thank you for the ball back.
And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover
And
on
because you
downs.
didn't hurry up, it's going to work on me.
Well, their
I'm
first
just gonna
fourth
run
down
the
attempt
fucking
earlier
score
was
just to beat
successful.
your
This
fucking
one
head in,
backfires
sir.
for a turnover on down.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it
Got
the
him.
first time they went for it.
There you go,
Why
Calvin
not a
Ridley.
second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again.
Damn,
You're on the
I'm gonna have to
defensive side of the
throw
ball,
something.
though. Any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
So from the
Yeah, I've gotten a
36
lot of
now,
my wide
first and
receivers
10.
in this ball game. I've gotten a lot of wide receivers in this ball game so far.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
No, I've gotten them involved.
Touchdown, LA!
Complete.
Miles Boykin.
Calvin Ridley's probably my least targeted. Miles Boykin, I know for a fact, is my most targeted.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead
Miles
even
Boykin.
more comfortable.
And your first thought is?
Yeah, he
is
got
there
the most
bad
targets
blood
this
that
game.
went into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them.
I thought I was going to be off for 10 days, but I didn't test positive for COVID.
Positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
No, I mean, I could have took it either way. I still get paid.
The Titans take over first and 10.
I mean, I kind of did just so I could have the 10 days off, but
The Titans offense set to
at the
begin
same
the
time,
drive. They had a great drive going last
they
time.
won't
were
do
moving
that,
the ball,
whether you're
and then all
feeling
of a sudden
symptoms
it
or
just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
Thank
And
you
for
for
a
the
third
pick
time tonight, he's
six.
intercepted.
There goes Gilmore.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he brings this
Touchdown,
one back.
Stephon
It's a
Gilmore,
pick
pick
six and
six.
a Charger TD.
Anything else you want to keep throwing? He's about to quit.
Family, bro. You don't need to beat him like that.
He's about to quit.
He's about to quit on you.
Bruh, I mean, run out the fucking clock. You're getting your head beat in.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why people don't shoot clocking themselves.
Defensively, they've had
Hear
their
that
way in
fucking
this one. That
dumbass
pick
shit,
six
whining and
makes
crying
that
'cause you
scoreboard
get your
even more
fucking face smacked
lopsided.
around.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no.
They haunt you.
I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out at the end of these wide margins.
They fucking
Have to
haunt
throw
you.
it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
50 to
And
15.
this carries
bruh.
into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, dude, my rookie running back fumbled for the first time in 4 seasons. He's never had a fumble until this game.
Tennessee
I was so
offense about
fucking
set,
hurt.
ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The 27-yard
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And
Bruh,
that's
Jay
because
Breezy
the
better not go to
defensive
bed on my
line,
ass.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Tragic. I had injury bug last season.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be
Who?
tackled at about the 35.
22, Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, I scouted him.
So the Titans in possession of the football
He's a
here
savage,
as we
bro.
get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got the first before he's brought down.
He was the #1 tight end in the fucking draft.
It's a gain of 4 there.
His projection to go is like 5.
That's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it
Go ahead, throw the fucking pick, bro. I'm glad they take another pick 6. Make my defense bad in the stacks.
2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
if it wasn't for that,
the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I saw. Thanks. 2-0, baby. Shit, I can't help this motherfucker still passing.
On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his
Son of
left.
a bitch is still sitting here trying to pass. 42 seconds, 50 to 15.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them
the ball
because
off,
just as you know,
which I already
they can
did.
sit back, keep
to the
everything in
house.
front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Wow.
Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
You're still calling timeout.
Seconds, 8 to be precise. We get whistles and a timeout on the field.
He's not going to score one more time. He's going to fuck around and throw a goddamn pick and then be pissed. Yeah, fucking crybaby. I ain't put up 50 points in so long.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The former #3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Yard line.
Joey Bosa's got 2 sacks. TJ
Pass
Watt's
protection
got 2
has been
sacks.
a problem all night long as they come
Everyone's
up
got
facing
2
second
sacks.
in a bundle. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep
There's another
downfield.
pick.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.
Instead it
And
fell to
time
the
is run
ground.
out now on this game.
You ain't getting no GG,
A
dude.
big offensive explosion
fucking
helped
face
leading
me,
them
dude.
to
You don't
victory.
deserve
And
GG.
the defensive guys, they're
Straight up.
saying, hey.
Now, be a good sport there.